What's going on? King Jockey Joe Boxing. Watching these bum ass Ravens play. I'm not a fan. I'm an Eagles fan all day long, as I should be. Thank you very much. I'm making this video about the Jacobs Quillin fight. Saturday, December the 5th, last night, here in Maryland. If you're in a different something, I don't know. Whatever. Let's get out of that shit. Yeah. Shout out to Peter Quillin and Danny Jacobs. Fought each other, not scared of each other. Friends who actually weren't scared to get in the ring with each other. And, it's a lot of backstory with them. Danny Jacobs, cancer survivor, got up from a loss, got up from knockdowns. You know, he's one of them. He'd be punching the adversity in the face every day. That's kind of the guy he is. Peter Quillin, can't help but like Peter Quillin. Just a classy dude, man. From Grand Rapids, relocated to Brooklyn, so you had the Brooklyn backstory, fight being at the Barclays. So, you know, good for boxing, cool story, blah, blah, blah. Me personally, I thought Peter was going to beat Danny Jacobs. I just thought he was a better fighter. I've seen Danny Jacobs go down from a Sergio Moore shot. Those who watch boxing knows that, you know, that's damn near. But again, last night Danny Jacobs got Peter out of there. First round, man. Hit him with two big ass shots. And Peter didn't go down. So, you know, I gotta step light before I talk bad about the man, because he did not go down. But Harvey Dock, good ref. He saw something that he felt like, you know, I'm gonna stop this fight, as he should. You gotta think about it. Peter Quillin is like in the middleweight division on the Heyman side is a name. He's a name. He's a somebody. So you don't want guys like that getting hurt, trying to prove again that they tougher than what we all know they already are. We don't need that bullshit in boxing, man, because I'm telling you, if it go down like that, we won't have boxing on TV for long. We look at football. Simple. But like I said, Danny Jacobs got the knockout. And he was the guy that was talked about by most of the people that was going to get knocked out. He wasn't having it. Landed a good shot early in the first, around the 114, 115 mark, I think. And then followed it up by another big shot before the round ended, and Peter just couldn't get it together. Shout out to Danny Jacobs. Shout out to Peter Quillin. Two classy guys. They're friends. So I'm guessing that. Well, for Danny Jacobs, I'm guessing that he may have a Golovkin fight if they step across the lines. We all know about the Cold War bullshit. Another fight that can be made is part 2 of Danny Jacobs and Peter Quillin. I mean, the backstory hasn't went anywhere. Just one guy lost. And the good thing about that regarding the rematch is that it happened so fast that, you know, people are like, well, it was a flash knockout, it was this, it was that. You'll have all the bullshit excuses, but Peter lost. Peter admits that he lost. He handled it like a man. I ain't got nothing but respect for the guy, because I'd be pissed if you know, something like that happened to me in my hometown. You know what I mean? Or at least my newly adopted hometown. But again, you know, Peter Quillin, I can talk, motherfuckers. Peter Quillin, Danny Jacobs. I wish it was a longer fight. Danny got the win. You know, can't knock the man. He did his job, you know, so stay tuned, because another thing with Danny is it's been a lot of superstar. I've heard Danny Jacobs and the word superstar in the same conversation in this past 10 to 12 hours like 20 fucking times. So they gonna I'm thinking they're gonna push him. He has a backstory that's like, if you wanted to take it as on some movie shit. Cancer survivor, got knocked out, came back, got knocked down by a guy that can't punch. Comes out, knocks out Peter Quillin first round. I mean, what the fuck? He's like Scorsese out here. He's making a movie. Hey man, hopefully he can keep it up, man, and hopefully Peter bounces back. Both guys are good for boxing. I think both guys will be good opponents for Golovkin eventually. And in my humble opinion, I would not be surprised if Golovkin fought a guy like Quillin first before Jacobs. Only because, man, I'm not a hater, but Golovkin does some weird things with selecting fights. He thinks he's A-side against Canelo, even though Canelo bitching. But you gotta understand, Canelo was A-side. Man he just sold 900,000 pay-per-views compared to 150,000 pay-per-views sold by Golovkin and David Lemieux. So I'd be kicking Golovkin in the ass too in the boardroom if I could, because really, what's his bargaining chip at this point? You know, Canelo's a red-headed Mexican who's fought Mayweather, Zab. He's fought Sugar Shane, knocked out Kirkland pretty. He's like one of them guys that's built for boxing. He has the crowd. And I like guys like that get first dibs on all the bullshit, because really, Golovkin he's just not that guy, money-wise, that he thinks he is. So, you know, we'll see what Golovkin does. He says he wants to unify. Well, guess what, motherfucker? Danny Jacobs got a belt. So you tell your promoters, you tell your people that we might have to, step across these lines and make some Showtime HBO. And I'm sure if you ask Danny Jacobs, do I want the Golovkin fight, whether he wants to or not, he's going to say yeah. And he'll know that he's B-side to Golovkin. We all know this. It ain't rocket science. But, so I don't want to hear all this shit. Anybody scared of Golovkin? Like, you want to unify, you got to call everybody out. Just not Cotto because he's a big name. Just not Canelo because he's a big name. Everybody with a strap. You got to go want to get the strap. So go get that strap. I think I would pick Golovkin in the fight, me personally. Motherfucker just hit so damn hard, it's irritating. And he's a good fighter, man. Cuts the ring off well. Has good enough defense to keep safe while pushing his offense onto somebody. You know what I'm saying? He can stay safe long enough to let his power be the biggest aspect of the fight. So, I'm looking forward to seeing all these fights, man. It was just a surprising night last night. Again, Danny Jacobs knocks out Peter Quillin in the first round. Neither fighters are done. Well, I shouldn't even be talking Dan. Peter Quillin isn't done, but he has work to do at this point. But again, boxing. Support everybody that's covering the sport if you want it to grow. Other than that, have a good Sunday. Go Eagles, go Kobe, go Lakers. And, I'm going to be watching Boxing Voice tonight at 7 o'clock because that's what I do on Sundays. And, if you want to learn a little bit more about boxing, tune in. It's a good-ass show. Knowledgeable guys. And you're better. If you're a better, then, you'll get some shit from Joe and Mario and these guys. I hold it down. Ness always hold it down. Tune in. King Jaffe Joe Boxing. Boxing. Fuck out of here.